Business Now Capital Edition is brought to you by Sprint. Sprint together with Nextel. Yes, you can.
For thousands of years, people believed the world was flat. Then scientists discovered that it was round, a discovery that changed everything. Now, with the advent of new technologies, including the internet, the world is flat again. At least metaphorically, as described in Thomas Friedman's book, The World is Flat. As a result, people throughout the world now collaborate without regard for geography or distance, and globalization of the economy is being redefined daily. 4 of 5 new jobs in the United States are created as the result of foreign trade. Most U.S. multinational companies now make the majority of their profits overseas, and even small businesses have an unprecedented opportunity to go global early in their development. However, if you're trying to sell a product overseas, language and cultural differences can still be formidable barriers to success in the global marketplace. Even the largest companies outsource the adaptation of their websites and software to firms which specialize in a process called localization. Here's an example.
Solomon Abwaji is a software localization engineer. He's a native of Ghana, but he's at work in Frederick, Maryland, where he's compiling localized e-learning software into Spanish and German. In a sense, Solomon personifies how technology has become a universal language, thanks to companies that translate software, e-business applications, websites, and other electronic content into foreign languages. It's sort of like solving a puzzle that's part language, part technology.
What we do is take apart that puzzle. We take apart those pieces so we can get at the language that you see on the screen when you're sitting and using Microsoft Word, for example. Once we get at that language, then we have to translate that, and that's done by professional translators. We make it local so then they can sell it in those local markets and be much more successful with their sales because their product is in the foreign language of that country.
E. Smith Ewell is president and CEO of Welocalize, a company with a global reach from its headquarters in Frederick. The firm started in the Ewell's basement in 1997 by translating one word, Pathfinder, into 12 languages. Today the company has 5 offices in 4 countries, the U.S., Japan, Germany, and Ireland. Welocalize recently merged with Dublin-based Connect Global Services, whose former CEO, Eugene McGinty, now is general manager of Welocalize in Ireland.
Welocalize, this is Lauren. May I help you?
Welocalize is built on the model of a vertically focused professional services firm. That's unique for the industry.
What we have is practice managers who understand the requirements within those verticals, and they're the people who have the relationship with the customer. They're the people who try and figure out what the customer is looking for and then tailor the solution to be specific for that customer.
In addition to translation, compiling, and testing, Welocalize offers globalization consulting and internationalization. Ewell says Welocalize is not all things to all people. It specializes in e-learning, life sciences, security, supply chain management, data storage, and telecommunications. Its customers include major corporations like AOL, Cisco, Computer Associates, Nokia, Microsoft, Plateau Systems, and Blackboard. Blackboard is a Washington-based e-education provider with customers in about 60 countries. It chose Welocalize for its translation and localization services.
And they really gave us a lot of confidence in terms of their ability to do project management from here and then source out the work to local developers in country that could really give an authentic feel to it. For us, it was finding a partner that could really help with the true localization.
We know what those kind of companies need, and that's why Focus has been so successful for us, because you understand exactly how you're going to create value for a unique set of customers.
The global market for language services is about $9 billion this year, according to Donald DePalma. He heads a consulting, research, and marketing firm dealing with international language technologies and services.
What Welocalize is doing is making sure that they're getting the right translators on the project, that they're going through a set well-defined process in order to make sure that the words in one language or the code in one language, programming code in one language, make it into the other language or languages in a way that's going to be usable, understandable by the target community.
What works in the English-speaking world in the US doesn't necessarily work in different parts of Europe.
That insight and experience helped the company grow rapidly. In its annual Fast 50 rankings, Deloitte & Touche recognized Welocalize as one of the fastest growing technology companies in North America for the last 5 years. In 2005, the firm also earned a spot on the Inc. 500 as one of the fastest growing private companies in America. From the beginning, an integral part of this growth and success has been Julia Ewell, Smith's wife and Vice President for Finance.
We have employees from all over the world. And what brings them together is not just experience in what they do, but a unique dedication to what they do and what they like to do. So it truly is a team.
One of the first members of the team was Lamar Hall, now a senior software and systems engineer.
We're always having to kind of ride the edge of new technologies because that's what our clients are doing. There hasn't been anything that a client's thrown at us that we haven't been able to come up with an innovative solution that actually saves them money and time.
Each project we take it is very seriously, and whatever we deliver has to be of best quality. It's a wonderful feeling to see that we are fulfilling all the client requirements and clients are happy all over the globe.
Chantel Demboski plays a key role in keeping the global clients happy. She recruits worldwide for professional translators to work on Welocalize projects.
I have a Rolodex that you wouldn't even believe. We have over 4,500 external vendors. And that ranges from anything from translation to a subject matter expert.
And she hears from customers.
The best client feedback we can get is always, we have a new release. But we also hear from them on client surveys that say, you know, the project management was great, the translators did an excellent job, the testing went well. We really appreciated the information from the subject matter experts.
Among the company's most challenging assignments was one requiring translations for 42 languages. Another was an e-learning project that needed translations in 20 different languages, with 20 different voiceover recordings. Welocalize delivered successfully.
People often ask me, what is the secret to your success? The answer to that is that there is no secret. It goes back to plain old hard work, some good ideas, and some really good people.
Today, Welocalize has more than 100 employees. Last year, company revenue soared over $20 million.
At the end of the day, the real issue is, can the company deliver on its promise to provide a level of language service that satisfies the customer? And that's where any translation agency has to excel. That's where Welocalize, over the last couple of years, has grown.
Smith Ewell is confident about the future of Welocalize.
I can say with confidence that we will lead the mid-tier, which is the middle of our industry, because we've got these kind of people driven to do it.
I'm Len Dybert, Business Now.